Muslim said wa alaikum salam.
I don't say that.
You didn't say wa alaikum salam.
I say it by respect. I don't say it by
Exactly. That's fine enough. It doesn't make you Muslim. There are many. Yeah. So that argument it failed. So again, why is it that you don't want to? Okay, but why do you want to be a jack in the box?
No, you're putting me in a box that to identify me so that you could choose an argument.
To engage
you have
with
no
you.
argument.
No, to engage. Of course, I can't argue with someone who I don't know. If I have a Christian with me, I need to know what his worldview is. Do you get it, Has? If he is an Eastern, or listen. If he is an Eastern, it's a dialogue. If it's an Eastern Orthodox, Western Orthodox, or Catholic, I need to represent their position correctly in order to engage with it and critique it. Likewise, if I ask you, it shouldn't be laborious for you to tell me that you're atheist, so be it. Do you understand? I'm a Muslim. What are you?
A truth seeker.
Very ambiguous. Would you like to elaborate?
I believe that we should evaluate all knowledge to have an understanding when something is either truthful or not truthful, and then find and extract materials that correlate to whether or not whatever has been taught to you, given to you, indoctrinated or provided to you is actually the truth of the knowledge.
How did we as human beings, can you tell me through this spectacular knowledge?
That are beyond me, right?
No, that's fine. If you can say I don't know. I'm not one of those people that berate if you don't know. We have to have an honest one. First of all, as a Muslim, I will remain humble. I won't say that I am knowledgeable and I'm on this path. Do you understand? I think this is just pretentious, to be honest. Yeah, there's only a limited amount of books we can read in the first place. But if you say that these Muslims are ignorant, 80% hear me, are ignorant, and then you take the higher moral ground. So I would like to understand how you came to that position, and this is where we're going to be parsimonious and examine your view as well as mine. So my question is, how did we as humans, from your knowledge and worldview, exist or creation without a creator? This is a prime question.
That's a very difficult question to answer, of course. I wouldn't know.
It's a difficult question. But how do you then exclude God?
Because
this is your first admission.
Something exists doesn't mean something else must have existed to make that something.
Have you ever seen in your perceivable universe, because how do you discern things? How do you as a human, except through your perceptions, your eyesight, your hearing, this and that, how do you perceive things? Except with these. Every single thing around you that is a creation came from a creator. This is what you have as visual evidence. Now I'm asking you, if something from your worldview, which is about knowledge and truth seeking, how did something come from nothing? Very simple question. We should be able to get past this one quickly, so we can go into other things like abiogenesis, or how the reproduction happened, or how a unicellular thing became multicellular. I want to go. So this is the first question. And how information in DNA, how information in these things come. I want us to really get into these knowledgeable questions, but we have to first start off how creation started. Mr. Knowledgeable.
Brother, it's difficult to answer.
It's difficult,
right? Because your book gives you a simplicity of answers by saying clot, blood, and all of these things. You think that completely explains how everything is
logically
created.
I'm asking you logically.
But in every book you look at, they all give you fragmented.
So are you happy to say you don't know?
I said that 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. So the point is, the point is, from all the evidence we have visually, perceptively, everything we see, everything we know, logically, creation requires a creator. You do not believe, no? It's not logic, So you've chosen to choose, So you've chosen not to use logic in this one instance, right? According to your own
atoms. Quantum field don't require a creator for something to exist.
Of course it is. What is quantum?
Where does the air come from?
What do you mean air?
How's the air created?
It depends. The air is so air. We believe it's a creation, isn't it?
So you're gonna call it God, right?
We can do, no problem.
So you simplify things. That
No, I never said I simplify. No.
So we don't. Therefore will never find the truth, because your truth is always say, because I don't understand it, God must have created it.
Would you allow me to join us? No. But this would be dishonest to try to reduce the Muslim's position that complexity can only be solved by answering is saying God had done it. We had the greatest, as you should know, philosophers. We had the greatest scientists. We are the ones that created algorithms and algebra and all of these things which describe the natural world. We did not dismiss it. So again, this is extremely unuseful reductionist view. that Islam simply says all of this complexity just comes from the Creator. No, we believe it comes from the Creator, but we also look at the mechanisms of how it became that. So we looked at natural law. You see, all of these doctors in Islam had done this, and we don't dismiss it, and you know this.
No, but
but you reduced it very simply.
No, of course, because you're equating.
But you accuse me of making it simple.
No.
So who created the universe?
No, therefore you cannot explain who created the universe with scientific understanding based upon the Quran.
You don't need scientific understanding. You cannot use scientific understanding. Can I go to fishing with a dog leash?
Yeah, but your Quran
Do you understand
is
that?
God's words. So therefore, in your Quran, it should have explained to you all the magnificence of creation in a scientific, in a metaphysical, in a physical, and all of those elements. But it does not explain. It doesn't explain that to you because your God is not present in that book.
Okay.
It's a man creation. So therefore,
maybe it has. Yeah, has. Yeah, it's Has. You said your name is Has. Am I saying it right? So now the problem is you're asking to go fishing with a dog leash. I hope you understand what I mean by that, yeah? You're saying how can we explain the universe using science? This is what you say, the creation of the universe. No, because as a scientist, you should know all laws of science breaks down at the initial Big Bang. All laws of science. We know that this is, no it's not. Nature, what's beyond nature? What's outside the universe? Is it nature? Is it nature? Outside the universe, is it nature?
How can I know what's outside?
Okay, if I say what's around the corner, I know this one point. If I say nature is a product of the universe, do you understand?
It's nature that
we live exists within the universe. Do you understand? It's a product of the universe.
You don't know what the universe
no,
is.
Anything beyond the universe is supernatural. No.
Have you been outside of this world?
No.
So therefore, how can you say that?
Because it's like me saying what's around the corner and you say more corner. Do you understand? It's a nature is a product of it's not.
That existence. You cannot explain something outside of the existence by saying because I exist here, so therefore everything must be the same there.
No, you are saying this.
You're saying so. No, but he's saying the universe is there.
Anyway, I haven't been able to push this argument much further than the first question because you argued that you are knowledgeable and that you're seeking truth.
I gave you knowledgeable.
No, you haven't. The first question, I haven't even got into abiogenesis. One second. I haven't even got into abiogenesis, the reproductive system, how we got language. No. No. You said you're a truth seeker. I'm more than happy to discuss this, and our scholars have. Yeah, and we have. So you're the one that came in a way that suggested that you had the truth. I said I'm humble, and I'm happy for you to say, yeah, that's fine. But you said 80% of Muslims don't know nothing, more or less, and you're really beating down on Muslims. So I expect when someone comes in that I guarantee you could do that with all atheists. Yes or no? Yes, no. Can we? Yeah, I need to pray. Anyway, you can do this in honesty with all people. Do you understand, Has? Do you understand? Unfortunately, we haven't got this conversation past the ground yet. I was hoping to do so, but ultimately, you're left with the fundamental question: how did something come from nothing? And then afterwards, you have to explain, since you believe in scientism, which is the dogmatic understanding, all things. You say how can science prove? How can we prove by science? Oh, but what is scientism? Do you know?
See it as a cult.
No,
it is.
No, that's not what scientism is. Scientism is the dogmatic understanding that all things can be explained by science. And one of the axioms of science, or the presuppositions, is that we base it on logic and mathematics. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah,
so there's something.
But that's what your religion is.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. So listen, I need you to track what I'm saying. Yeah. The cause is always greater than the effect. So if the effect of cause of science is logic and mathematics, then you cannot be expected to use science. That you are.
That's the essence.
Anyway, take care. Let me go pray, mate.
Do you know who this belongs to?
No, just leaving off.
Are you coming back or are we done?
Yeah. No, we're done. Are you okay, yeah?
No worries, bro.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about the black stones and everything else about the Quran, but you subsequently bypassed all of the Quran stuff and went into something else.
I don't know what you're going to talk about. How am I supposed to know what you're going to talk about?
But you chose it.
No, because the fundamental question is... No, No, but if you don't believe in God, yeah, what's the point of the entailments? Do you understand? If we establish that book, if we establish yeah, you don't need to go around. No, but I'm not speaking to a Jack in the Box. I refuse to. I'm speaking to someone who holds a position, and I think it's. You say you don't know your position. You said you're agnostic. My position is. You said you're
Let's go. This guy has to learn. That's how it crumbles. T-shirt, do you have So allegedly now, he's going from threatening to allegedly.
I take the allegedly back.
You scared?
He doesn't want to. I asked him for a conversation. He said no. Last time I spoke to him, this was before he threatened somebody in the pub.
I'm the extremist, yeah.
If someone threatens me, I'm the extremist. No, he threatened kids in the pub. That's not okay. Allegedly. Yeah, I've retracted.
What's your name?
That's what you asked me.
What's your channel?
Then I would stand
What's your channel? What's your channel? I haven't already. What's your channel? What's your channel? Yeah. What's your channel?
stand with him.
Try it.
I've heard from other people that
Now I've heard, now allegedly, it's a bit like coming to you can't make up your mind.
how was I going to be there when you had to get something? Because Jesus again. You know the Bible? That's why your parents is preaching with Jesus. Tell me where Jesus. That's why my hand show me. Oh, is that what? Is that in the Bible? Do you know the Bible in your hand? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. He's telling us what's in the Bible. Oh, tell us what's in the Bible. What's in the Bible? Tell us what's in the Bible. Tell us what's in the Bible. Tell us what else.
Why do you love it? I love it. What's the colour of your blood? Why do you love it? What's the colour of your blood? Red. What's the colour of your red? Yes. Right. So what? No, I'm not. Never. Ever. I will die. I will be the head of the world.
What strange thing to say.
But that's what you're going to do. That's what you do. You're not going to bow down to rocks. Nah. You're not going to bow down to the because I want eternity with God.
What? I'd rather be beheaded. That's your normal vernacular.
Be Muslim.
If something is not normal vernacular, then it's defined as
Harvard
strange.
professor.
That's the definition of strange, that is not normal vernacular.
Not pagan. And they do
I told you, if something is not normal vernacular, it's strange.
Don't forget,
She's trying to be valid.
they behead Christians in Congo, they behead Christians in Egypt. So we don't want to be beheaded. We won't be beheaded. The Coptic Christians in Egypt. What you condemn?
What's the main religion in Congo?
Why are you smiling, bro? Are you okay?
I don't know.
I don't know. Are you alright?
95% Christian.
you
Why are you
alright?
getting triggered now?
Suddenly
when I'm asking
are you from
why are you getting
Indonesia?
triggered?
Are you from
When I'm
Indonesia?
about to tell you
Malaysia? Where are
that
you from?
95% of Congo is Christian.